Ready to make the best southern fried shrimp basket with a banging homemade blackened ranch saucy sauce? Then look no further, because today on Cooking with Tammy, I'm going to show you how to do just that. I left one shrimp on the vein just to show you something. I find it kind of crazy because whenever people refer to deveining the shrimp, when you flip it over, isn't there a vein on the other side as well? So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a sharp paring knife. We're going to run it down the middle and we're going to take that vein out because it's a vein as well, right? If we're going to do this, we're going to do it correctly. Once we're done, we're going to rinse it off, pat it dry, add it to the rest, and it's time to get cooking. I'm going to start off with cracking my eggs, and hopefully I don't get any eggshells in the bowl. Exactly, just like I said. Eggshell in the bowl, because on camera, for some odd reason, this always happens to me, but yet off camera, it doesn't happen. It's the weirdest thing. It's like Murphy's Law. Once we get the eggs in the bowl, give it a quick whisk. And we're going to set our bowl to the side. Using a separate bowl, make sure it's large enough depending on the amount of shrimp that you're making. We're going to add some all-purpose flour, as well as our ground white pepper and our ground black pepper. Why are you using 2 peppers? Because it's going to contribute to the flavor. We're also going to add our paprika, both regular and smoked. We're not going to add the Old Bay. We're going to put that off to the side. We're going to add our onion powder, our garlic powder, cayenne pepper, salt, Italian seasoning, and I love this mix right here. It has oregano, it has so many different herbs and spices in here. And we're going to use a fork to mix the seasonings with the flour, because what we're doing is we're creating a seasoned flour, and we want to make sure all of the seasoning is throughout the flour, because you don't want to dredge. You don't want to start the dredging process and guess what? You have bland flour, but yet one side has all the seasoning. It's going to be an off balance. Trust me, it's not going to taste right. Some of the shrimp is going to be like so bland, and other parts and other shrimp is going to be like so seasoned. It's going to be a mess. So make sure you combine all of the seasoning with the flour really well. Put that perfectly seasoned flour to the side, and we're going to take our shrimp, and of course, remember that Old Bay that we reserved? We're going to add it to the shrimp, and we're going to mix it up really good. We're going to mix it in there really, really good, because we don't only want that flavor on the batter. We want it on our shrimp as well. It's the same thing with the meat. You start off with a seasoned base, all right? And we adjust as we go along. Mix it up really, really good. Make sure that seasoning is stuck to the shrimp. We're not done until the shrimp literally changes color. I want to see that seasoning on that shrimp. And it's time for us to take our shrimp and dip it in the egg wash. Just like that, nothing complicated, so simple, so easy. And I realized that the egg wash was a little bit too thick for my liking. So what I did do off camera, this part didn't get recorded, I ended up adding just a little bit of water to the egg wash. Now here's the thing, you can add a little water, or you can even add a little milk just to kind of loosen it up a bit. And we're gonna take our shrimp, set it in the flour, seasoned flour of course, and we're gonna let it sit there for a couple seconds, because I want the flour to stick to the shrimp. I don't want to pick up the shrimp and have all the flour coming off. No. The first set of shrimp that you floured or dredged in flour, you're going to realize when you pick it up, it's going to look like you did nothing to it. You're going to look at it like, where did all of the flour go? What just happened? Here's the thing. It's because there's still moisture in the shrimp, of course. Not a problem. You're going to re-dredge it. You're going to add it to flour once again. Also, if you want a thicker batter or coating on your shrimp, here's what you could do as well. After you dip it in the egg wash, you're going to place it into the seasoned flour. Take it out of the seasoned flour and dip it back into the egg wash, and then back into the flour. So that way you get somewhat of a double coating. Now for this recipe, it's not necessary. However, if you want to do that, you definitely can. If you want a little bit more batter in your shrimp, go ahead and batter on up. It's not a problem. Shake off any excess flour. And guess what? It's time to fry these babies up. Yay! The oil is hot and ready to go. Make sure when you add the shrimp, you add it as far away from you as possible. Place it in the pan one by one. Luckily, my pan is big enough, so we are going to fit all these bad boys in this pan right here. However, if your pan is not big enough, yes, you're going to do 2 or 3 batches, whatever it takes to get the job done. Trust me, it's going to be all well worth it. You don't want to add too much to the pan because you want to keep that constant heat of about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While that shrimp is doing its thing and frying and looking nice and pretty, what we're going to do is we're going to make that complimentary sauce. Yes, we are. We're going to make that saucy sauce. We are going to make our creamy blackened ranch sauce. For the ingredients for the saucy sauce, what you're going to need, I am going to use some ranch sauce. You could use any ranch sauce, whether it be Hidden Valley, Great Value, don't matter. To me, it all tastes good. It all tastes the same. If you want to use a packet, then hey, knock yourself out. I'm going to add a good amount. I'm going to say, from my little calculations, about a cup of ranch sauce to the bowl. And the seasons that I have is pretty much measured out for a cup anyway. We're going to start off with adding our smoked paprika. We're also going to add our cayenne pepper and chili powder. Yes, it's not going to be spicy. As well as garlic powder and ground black pepper. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Can't have blackened ranch without that black pepper. Mix it up really, really well because you want to melt those seasonings into the ranch sauce. Trust me, you don't want the sauce to be gritty. You want the sauce to be nice and smooth and to be nice and saucy. What? When you dip your shrimp in the sauce, it's going to be everything. If you don't have ranch sauce on hand, so what? Get yourself some mayo as well as some buttermilk, and you're going to mix it up, combine it really well, and you're going to add the same seasonings. And guess what? You are going to have blackened ranch sauce as well. At this party, nobody's left out. After we combine it really well, we are going to add some parsley. We're going to mix it up really good, and guess what? Our sauce is done. Hey, check it out, check it out. You can't tell me this is not beautiful. This is perfectly fried. It's not burnt. It just looks beautiful. And you can tell just by looking at it, it's nice and crispy and well seasoned. What? I can't wait to sink my teeth into these popcorn shrimp. This is everything right here. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna serve it up. Here you have it, guys. Our delicious popcorn shrimp is done. Perfect, ready to go. And we made our homemade blackened ranch, which was so easy to put together. Let me tell you something. This right here, you can't beat it. It is absolutely amazing. Definitely give this recipe a try. Definitely, of course, as always, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know after you tried it how good it was. And most importantly, guys, before you leave out, don't forget to subscribe and like. And of course, I'm your girl Cooking with Tammy, and I will catch you guys in another video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.